And so I was just grateful that I had this amazing figure in my dad. You know, I got one of my best friends, like his dad was never there. I know there's not many people that have separated parents, and being shared between parents is not an easy thing. You know, some days with your mom and some days with your dad. My mom was the soft, loving parent. So that's where I feel like I learned a lot of compassion and empathy. That's where I feel like I get it from her. And my dad was that strong, like kind of stronger rock. And also just someone that looked like me and just, he would say, do your talking on the track. Don't be distracted by it. Don't listen to what they're saying. Do your driving on the track and show, let's just be quiet and walk away as winners, you know? So, but, you know, again, like your parents, my parents went through, well, particularly my dad was someone that also faced adversity through his life. And he's like, I want to do everything in my power to create a better life for my kid so that they don't feel or experience the things that I've encountered and through my journey. And so, but I think for me, it was also difficult having biracial, you know, I'm biracial. So having a white mother, for example, and a black dad, I knew my dad would understand the racial slurs that are thrown at me. My mum couldn't understand it. Mm. So I couldn't really speak to my mum about it. She was loving, but she had never been educated within it. She didn't know anything about Black history and slavery. And so it was a very difficult, but I had love there, which was the most important thing. Yeah. But in the racing, it was like, you know, like kids, you just want to enjoy yourself. You want to be included. And, you know, when you're kind of outcast a little bit, it's difficult for kids, you know? And so that's why today, like, I'm like, if I'm posting something, I hope that when I do click that button, I hope that it is a positive wave for some of the kids out there that are being distracted by all the stuff that's going on around the world.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling you earlier, I was so grateful. Came out to watch you in Austin a couple of weeks ago and got to meet your dad, and I'd heard you talk about your dad in that way before. And so when I met him, I was just, you know, it was nice to share that with him. And I was just saying how beautiful it is to see your relationship and how it's evolved.
It's not always been that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, to walk us through whatever you feel.
My dad has been like the leader in getting me, you know, he had 4 jobs at one stage just to keep us go-karting, because when we all started go-karting, most of the people were